Hello everyone, I'm Gandair, the Gaming Clan, Vato Clan, and I want to talk about LoLPro.com, because LoLPro.com helped me get started with Jarvan IV, aka J4 or Jarvan. He's known by a bunch of different names. I went to LoLPro.com after the LoLPro Dominion Showdown. I went to their Pro Guide section, and I realized that Sauron has written a guide for J4. Jarvan sees a lot of play in Dominion competition. He's very highly represented, being picked in many, many games. And Sauron is one of the best players in Dominion. He's been active in competition since 2011. This guy really knows his stuff, and he's written a guide on Jarvan IV. You go to LoLPro.com, go to the guide section. You click on the Jarvan IV build guide for Dominion by Sauron. Give that a click. Sauron has been playing at the top level of competition for a very long time. Good author. Highly recommend this guide. It helped me out a lot. Maybe it can help you guys out a lot too. There's a quick reference on the first page of the guide, and there's 6 pages in total. Once you get down to the bottom one page, you can click next, and it'll take you over to the next tab where you learn a little bit about the author. You can learn about the builds in detail, abilities, runes, mastery, summoner spells, and strategy for Jarvan. What champions he works well against, what champions he works well with, what champions defeat him outright, if any. Man, Jarvan's a tough character, and you can be a real threat in Dominion with this champion. But you're going to have to go to LoLPro.com and read the full guide for information about that, because it's just one page, and all the good details are in the other tabs.
But Gandair, are
Yes.
you ready? Clueless, our champions of the day, finally going to test their mettle up against the challenger team of Curse Academy, renowned throughout esports.
And I don't have a champ select screen.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Did yours break too, or just mine?
No? Champ select screen. What do you call the champ select screen?
Mine broke.
Oh, well, mine didn't.
Admin!
GG!
Admin! I'm the camera! I need to be in the game!
Nah, you don't. We're going to radio cast this, boy. We're going to go back to our roots.
It started, and then
Yeah.
it exploded.
I got bans going down, son.
Oh man. I
Oh,
can't
snap, someone told Curse the weakness.
I can't spec in until we get the delay.
I've been told you must twerk to get it working, so bow to the twerking god.
I don't have a webcam, or I would do that.
I don't think they're going to restart this.
Okay,
so
well,
you should be able to join up.
let's see. Well, I can drop in spec it once it.
Oh, I have an
the
idea.
champ select.
I have an idea. You got Skype.
Oh yeah. No, link me the stream and that.
That won't help. You're the streamer.
What? No, you link it to me. I'll restream it.
Nope. I got better.
You got better?
Screen sharing. Yeah.
Oh, FourCourt with the pro strats. The pro strats.
This, yo.
This is why FourCourt's a better caster than I am. FourCourt taught me a lot of cool things about casting, and
Alright, so you should be able to see it. Just full screen it. Get your XSplit to put it up. Screw the overlay.
okay. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
Alright, guys. For some reason, we only put up 2 bans. Perhaps a handicap coming from the newly reigning champions. But being banned out against Curse Academy, the Vayne and the Elise. No Vayne for Lord Fabi, and Elise, of course, percentile damage, percentage hype, man. Cannot deal. The bans coming out from Curse Academy, though. Kassadin, excellent ban. Lulu, who told them Lulu? I'll punch you down. And Maokai, again, very standard high-level bans that you want to get out of there. Hopefully you're going to get this on screen soon enough, but that left a first pick coming the way of Half-Hearted, and that's going to be a Kha'Zix.
Wow, that is so crisp too. Holy cow.
You're welcome.
Thank you, FourCourt. You Stream Savers Anonymous, FourCourtJester over here. I can't quite read the names. Okay, so the bans. Well, there's a spare ban. I can't block the summoner spells. Hold on.
Maybe
maybe you
nope,
can.
I don't think I can.
Okay, if you want to like.
How about this?
How ghetto can we get with this? How? Yeah, just fold up a couple notepads real quick. I'm a camera streaming another camera. This is streamception. This is production value, guys. I'm really sorry about this, but the client errored, and I was not able to get into the champ select screen. Can you tighten them up a little bit than that? Okay.
That's as small as they get.
Okay, well, sure. I just don't want any of the names to be covered. if possible.
No, that's not going to work.
Dang it. Okay, well, sorry. So, thank you everyone for checking this out. In 1080p, 60 FPS, technical errors for everyone today. This show match is going to be Clueless versus Curse Academy. Clueless on the left side, Curse Academy on the right. Let's quick over bans. Vayne, Elise, Kassadin, Lulu, Maokai, and that was actually Clueless that banned Vayne, so they wanted to ban that out against as Fabi, right?
Yeah, best Vayne NA.
They want to ban Vayne out against Fabi, even though BB Pop is a really good Vayne. He's like, nope, not going to take my chances with letting the other team potentially get it. Well, let's go ahead and ban that. Elise being banned as well. Also, Kassadin, Lulu, and Maokai. So, I'm pretty sure if they didn't know themselves, I think Liquid is feeding them that information. He's whispering over to them, guys, get rid of Kassadin and Lulu. And get rid of Maokai, too. He's pretty awful. So, there we go. I love the text commentary, man. That's pretty great FourCourtJester.
It's the best I can do for you.
So Kassadin is banned because he's extremely high mobility, and he also has a long duration silence and is slow. Lulu has many different crowd control, speed, and health affecting abilities, and Maokai is very difficult to unseat from points. Looking at the two teams, looks like we are seeing Kha'Zix being picked up. Kha'Zix is an excellent and very, very dangerous assassin. He, with Evolved Leap, with Evolved Wings, he can leap over walls that other characters cannot because of the distance that it can go, and he does so much single target damage that either kills his target or forces them out of the fight. Over on the other side, we are seeing Blitzcrank and Jace. Jace is another great champion for Dominion. He's a highly mobile character that has the option to be ranged or melee, so he's a good bruiser. He's an okay ranged AD. He's a good pick on this game mode. And we're also seeing Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is a champion that's played a lot by a competitive player, MKH, in the Dominion community. And Blitzcrank's high mobility, high crowd control, and ability to be sort of he not so much a bruiser, but he's definitely a melee AD that can do a lot of damage. You build him a little bit tanky with some mana items and some Sheen and other AD things, like Brutalizer. There's too many good items to get on Blitzcrank. It's like you want Frozen Fist, and you want Yomu's Ghostblade, and you also want like an Aegis for some little bit of tankiness, and then you also want like a Frozen Mallet or something like that. You just can't get enough Blitzcrank. You can build too many items for him. He's amazing. And then we are at the delay, so we can kick off the... Whoa! Whoa! Guys!
All those flashes! Oh, no!
They're going to escape so many ganks, it's going to be unreal.
It's just like we couldn't even see the summoners either. It's just all of a sudden, flash, 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 flash. Well, hopefully that'll work out for them. We'll have to see. Man, when I played Dominion, my first character was Blitzcrank. So I gotta have a little bit of a soft spot there. But, you know, Nidalee, long range. Caitlyn, I'm a little concerned for a Caitlyn pick on this map.
Oh man, you haven't seen Northpaw Caitlyn. Northpaw Caitlyn, very recently a player in the Dominion community, has been playing as Caitlyn and doing a very good job. Flash with Caitlyn is a very good idea because Caitlyn's escape mechanic is not too great. She has the 90 caliber net, yes, but it just doesn't quite create the distance that you would want it to create for her to be able to escape. So having a 90 caliber net plus flash is very, very good on Caitlyn. Over on the other side, we're seeing Zyra and Sivir. Zyra has a lot of AoE ability. She is very good at defending points. And because of that, she has a lot of crowd control in her kit as well. Snares, slows, airbornes, lots of things that make her very, very powerful. And if Zyra sets up on a point, it's very difficult to attack that. So you generally have to go somewhere else or find a reason to drag her off the point. Find something else that will interest her more than being on the tower. BB Pop, Sivir. This is Sivir's first appearance in serious Dominion competition. Normally BB Pop plays Vayne or something else. This is the first time I've seen him play Sivir is this weekend. Sivir with the spell shield is very good because she can use that to block stuns. She also gives movement speed to her entire team, which is very useful for letting slower tanks like Mao or Alistar or even Leona connect with the enemy team without necessarily having to use their engage abilities. This is live. This is so live. You can't even imagine, man. It's pretty good. And Vayne, and Sivir, rather, with the Boomerang Blade, she's able to delay on points for a very long time because Boomerang Blade reaches across from it. Wolfer on Fizz, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw bottom lane Fizz from him. He's a good bottom lane player, and he's bottom lane Fizz before as well. Fizz can do a lot of damage, and if he's against someone tankier, he can level up that Seastone Trident too to also give him a little bit of a edge against them. Commander Peoples on Sejuani. Sejuani's a great tank. And then we're seeing Ziggs and Nidalee. Nidalee is an amazing character for this game. And the only thing that looks uncharacteristic of typical Dominion comps coming from Curse Academy's side is Ziggs. Ziggs is... Let's see, what's the way I want to phrase it? Ziggs is a little fragile. He's very, very spammy, but he's not durable the way that we typically would enjoy another character. Right, I'm going to go to the actual game screen
let me know
now.
when yours is up.
And minimizing Skype, moving it away again. Get off my screen. Okay, and... No, not that. Here we go.
Glad we were at least able to get up the images, but if you had to screen share and stream my screen share, then it would have been a little unfortunate.
League client, where did you go? That League client didn't load either yet.
Gandair, please.
That's interesting.
Gandair, please.
I can just drop in spec you. They're probably close to specs, though.
Yeah, we're actually loading up right now, so...
Oh, no, it will let me drop in spec you. Oh, great!
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
Okay, good.
It's probably set on friends or something. So... Okay,
Yeah,
hey, there we
update
go.
the titles as well.
Yep. I am on it.
Good. Awesome. Great. So
if you want to intro this game for us, FourCourt,
Indeed.
while I set up the titles.
All right, our left-hand team, the Team Blue, the new reigning champions, taking home $250 and all the bragging rights. It's going to be Clueless, Half-Hearted on the Kha'Zix, Supportal on the Zyra, Bebe Pop on the Sivir. We got Sejuani being played by Commander Peoples and Wolfer on the Fisherman Fizz. Their challengers, the challenger team themselves, Curse Academy, going to be up against the wall. They have a lot to prove here because what's better, Summoner's Rift or Dominion? This will be a deciding game number one in terms of the mentality going in for this best of three. But either way, Curse Jaximus going to be playing that Blitzcrank. We got Rux on the Jace. Actually, I think for the first Jace I've seen now today. Liquid 112, their coach, their manager, their everyday people person. Going to be playing that Ziggs. Nice long range on that. Drake the Cake taking the Nidalee, and our Lord Fabi the Gatekeeper is going to be playing Caitlyn. Who are you talking to? Gandair, come back.
Okay, I missed that. Did you get that intro? My roommate was asking me questions.
Yeah, it's good. I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure you were still here.
Yeah. My roommate's
And
like,
every
man,
time I bust out the epic voice for you, just something goes wrong. Either way.
maybe I'm cursed. Anyway,
No.
Clueless's team, Half-Hearted playing as Kha'Zix, Mad Supportal playing as Zyra, BB Pop playing as Sivir.
Already done it.
Commander, you did both of them?
Yeah, you took a while.
Oh man, that's what I get for showing up late to the party. FourCourtJester takes all the nachos.
Double dip. Anyways,
You
Caitlyn,
double dipped
bottom
the
lane,
chip!
Fabi, possibly, maybe Rux. I actually looking like Rux might be the one, but it's going to be Fizz bottom because Wolfer typically does go down there. How does that matchup work out?
Give me 1 second to turn on the overlays. Ta-da! Fizz versus Jace. Fizz does not do very well, unfortunately, against Jace. Jace's poke is very powerful. If he's quick enough with the acceleration gate, Fizz will not be able to Playful Trickster out of it. But otherwise, it's really risky for Fizz to try and close in because Jace will just shoot him. And Fizz doesn't like being shot. So you have to watch out for that. Commander Peoples and crew, oh, they're cutting away for the drill. Why would you guys do this? Clueless, man are up.
Please.
But they're responding.
Bottom lane, though.
They're
Rux
responding
is gonna take a bit damage.
really well to it, though. Curse Academy breaking 3 people off, keeping 1 closer to the top in order to deflect any pushes that may move up in that direction.
Look at those plants, man. That plant actually just stopped that spear coming down. Fabi already less than half health as Fizz, again, just pushing that bottom lane. Jackson is going to take a lot of damage. That's going to be not only the passive, but his flash. It's almost like a pincer maneuver here, but Half-Hearted, he's going to be able to take down Fabi with that last Q, and that means that the windmill is going to go uncontested the way of Clueless.
We'll see when Fabi decides to hit his revive to get back active on the map. Fabi, you have a revive. Click it. Liquid, tell him to click it.
Wolfer getting outplayed bottom lane. He's going to drop to that tower damage. Ruck's going to be able to take that one home, but Commander Peoples jumps right through, able to pick up the assist for that Ziggs, but down goes Blitzcrank yet again. Drake the Cake not looking so good. He's going to drop. 4-cap now coming the way of Clueless as our pros are on the back foot.
Now, Ruck's doing an okay job in the bottom lane. Really pushed that creep wave up. Takes a good shot at Wolfer, retreating towards Wolfer's tower. Wants to get near that minion wave, and he really wants to drive those into the tower to try and push that over to a neutral. They just backed away from the drill, so Curse Academy is going to pick that up. No problems there at all, and turn this into a more normal 3-cap to 2-cap. Half-Hard coming back from the summoner platform, swings down to pull off a gank against Jace.
Yeah, Jace, I don't know. Jace just kind of shambled forward. He didn't seem to have too much of a plan. We already saw Kha'Zix coming down, of course, because we do have the spec mode, so it was pretty much a sealed deal. Jace actually did use out the revive to come back to the bottom lane, even though it's not really in danger of being capped out. So that's
Kha'Zix could have come down there to that bottom point, and if Jace had not used that revive, then Kha'Zix would have been able to capitalize on that. Fabi falling back through the point, putting it between him and then Half-Hard comes in from behind and is able to pick up the KB on him. And Jaximus now being swept, and Sejuani doing a really good job so far this game.
That was 4 for 0 right there. Nobody from Clueless going down. They are going to maintain that point. Jace now going to go a little bit wandering, going to get the speed buff. Curious to see if is he just going to abandon the lane and go straight for the crystal?
Yeah, if Fizz is all the way on the other side of the map, there's really not a lot of danger of Fizz going up to try and capture it, because he'd have to extend very far past his minion wave, and that's not safe for him to do. So Jace going up to pick that up. Great. Good shock blast. Scouting out. Finding Fizz there. Jaximus coming around from the back. Are we going to see the grab? Pulls Sejuani away from Rux, so they're not going to be able to apply that crowd control to Jace. Jace diving through to get Wolfer. Gats him down. No problem. Half-Hard has to come down to help out his ally. Liquid coming down here as well now. People's getting low on health. And whoa!
Dunked. That's all you can say about that dunk. Now, every time Jaximus has thrown out this grab on Blitzcrank, it's always landed on top of Commander Peoples, and that is not the person you want to be grabbing, because that brings Sejuani into melee range of not only you, but anybody that you're there theoretically protecting, and it has not worked out. You saw the triple go the way of Half-Hearted. Again, the 3-cap comes out for Clueless as they take the bottom point, and again, like Jace, he used that revive really early, wasn't able to use it when the point was actually in danger of going down, and they took the point just pretty effortlessly in terms of Clueless.
A couple of good shock blasts coming out still. Liquid, though, being punished by Half-Hearted. Half-Hard opening up on people very, very quickly. Jace has something to say about that, however, grouped up in the bottom lane. Up at the top of the map, Fabi, by himself, has to defend the top point against Sejuani and Sivir, and things are not going terribly well up there, unfortunately. An AD carry alone against those two doesn't have too much of a chance, but he was able to delay for a little while.
Yeah, Wolfer not having the best of matchups, but he is able to make, a lot of poke damage in and around the place. Half-Hearted even going in, looking for the kill on top of Drake the Cake. Doesn't get it, will drop to, I think that was the Shock Blast. No, it was Ziggs. Ziggs actually picking up that kill with a snowball in the end. Mad's the Portal is not going to be able to defend this bottom point, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to be the second point only coming out.
Jaximus.
Recap, I saw that last.
Jaximus with the taunt, and Rux has actually been pretty on it with the Shock Blast, landing all of them so far. This game's been doing a very good job. Liquid being caught by Sejuani manages to disengage, which is very good. Ziggs is a character that is very good at defending and harassing on points. The only reason you don't see him used too often in this game mode is because he is very, very fragile. BB Pop coming around from the back, and oh dear, are we going to see a snare from Supportal? Yes, connects, is able to get a hold of him. The ultimate comes out from Fizz, and oh, intercepted by Half-Hearted. Half-Hearted, stop picking on Fabi.
Man, Fabi, please. Gatekeeper goes down yet again. Top point will stay in Clueless's control. As you see, now 4 in this top lane. Drake the Cake's going to get engaged by Sejuani, the boar versus the Cougar. And the Cougar is the one with the tail between the legs. Bottom lane, however, it is the 2-on-1 up against Wolfer. Ruck's going to drop real low, but Wolfer's kind of out of tricks. So he's going to have a little bit of a hard time defending this, but that's why Sivir's actually come back, and now she's going to even up the odds.
And Wolfer, low on health, is going to chase Jaximus away, and Jaximus may be able to escape because there's really no hard crowd control. Nope, the damage was just a little bit too much for him to handle. Rux, once again, manages to secure the kill against Fizz before being picked up by Sivir. And Kha'Zix is
going ham, man, going ham. That was a Glacial Prison into the Zyra, into the double kill for Kha'Zix. I mean, he's sitting huge. What is his creeps? What is his kills? 11, 1, and 2. He's rolling in the cash. He has an immense score. Nobody on Curse even breaking his 400 score at this point, and just deaths.
Kha'Zix, this is one of the reasons that Kha'Zix is banned, is because he's such a powerful champion in 1v1 situations, and he's been able to isolate Caitlyn several times so far in this game, and that's been really, really left for Fabi. Fabi's had a couple of good opportunities to make some plays, but has not been supported very well by the rest of his team at the moment. Good flash from Rux, able to escape from that. Good bat back against good to the skies there, and oh dear, Nidalee, poke, you gotta watch out for that. If anyone walks into that, that can be very, very dangerous. Nidalee's a character that can, over the course of the game, turn this around through poke along, as long as they wait for their engagement, but Jaximus, oh dear!
That Chum the Waters is beautiful, actually, max range, knocks up all three of Team Curse. They're gonna get aced, and that's gonna be at least a 4, if not 5 cap. We're gonna pop out that revive out of Rux, and the ambush, you could just see it, just being created there in the jungle. You never want to be fighting in the jungle if you don't have vision. This is why clairvoyances are so good. These are why Hextech Sweepers and Grez's Lanterns are so good. You don't see a single one on Team Curse.
And Rux moving around uphill. He's checking around, making sure there is no one in this area that could gank him, or maybe he's going to make a play for the Storm Shield. He's taking a very good route through to make sure that there's no one there, checking through the enemy side of the jungle in the process. And revealing himself in the center of the map, though, I'm a little bit afraid about. He's doing this unsupported. He's going to be able to get away in time. Oh dear, Shizwani is able to connect, which opens it up for Half-Hearted and his Kha'Zix to be able to arrive in the center of the map.
Yeah, another kill going the way of the boar, but Fabi already throwing down that net, could get caught out here. If Matsuportal throws him out, it doesn't matter. Half-Hearted with the dunks, just chunks down Fabi, grabs almost the double. The Glacial Prison will come out. Sejuani will clean it up. Matsuportal is going to go down to the ult from Jaximus, doesn't matter. Zyra Passive and the rest of the team able to pick up that cleanup, and Drake the Cake is just kind of running for the hills at this point.
You know, I actually feel like we should almost play a Summoner's Rift one after this, just to highlight the differences between the two maps. I actually think that'd be really cool.
Just asked.
Wait, can we do that? I would like that a lot.
Like game number 2, let's go to Summoner's Rift, but it won't matter because game number 3 will be to Minions. So even if Curse Academy wins,
no, game number 3 will be on Twisted Tree Line. 4 people can't play.
But then no, I don't think that would work.
oh well. Well, they could ARAM for game 3. That'd be interesting too.
There you go.
Let's just hit every game mode.
Now we're playing the LoLolympics. Rest in peace, IPL.
Oh man, yeah, that was really cool.
Liquid gonna drop. We had the ace come out, not really any kind of damage. Again, spell shields coming out real big. Curse Jaximus is gonna get dunked again. Half-Hearted is now 17-2 and 5, has all the armor penetration he needs. Doesn't even need the tier 2 boots, as we're watching Fabi getting slowly pincered here, and he's gonna drop yet again.
And Wolfer are able to dodge the Shock Blast with the Playful Trickster there, using that to keep alive a little bit longer. A lot of pressure down here in the bottom lane, and Rux surviving a little bit longer that time, getting some damage in. And Jaximus giving us a little wave. Hi, Jaximus, nice to see you. And not connected with the grab, unfortunately. Glacial Prison!
That prison is too good. Out goes the Ziggs ult from the end, but the triple kill again for Half-Hearted. These reset champions are doing so much work up against Curse. 5 cap now initiated. 40 points is not going to last at all long, as we are going to end off the score of 4-4-4 for our champs, the Clueless.
Nope. Half-Hearted got shot in the face. Half-Hearted got shot in the face. Yeah, I would actually be totally cool if they played the second one on Summoner's Rift.
Close game, says Jaximus, and he's right. It was definitely a close game.
So let's see about a second game, Eep. And I'll get back to you in just one moment.
I don't know what... I mean, the best of 3 was originally supposed to be for Dominion. Clearly that was very one-sided. I don't know what the admins want to decide.
It would
Chad
be a
is,
pretty...
of course, chiming in all the different opinions.
Yeah, it would be a pretty cool idea, because then you could compare the two maps against each other and the way each team plays on one. We saw how dominant Clueless was on this map against Curse Academy, and I would really be interested to see how...
Dominion Showdown. I mean...
Zamike, aka Mad Spoil in the chat, says we're missing our SR players. Like, Zamike, it's a show match. Just play and have fun if they decide to do that. We'll see what happens in just a moment here.
All right, so hopefully next game your client won't crash. We won't have to do the Skype thing because I would prefer not to do that again. But yeah, game number 2. It's I got Curse Jackson throwing me a buddy request. I hope he's not going to yell at me for just picking on him.
Oh. No, Jack Smith had some good grabs there, but there wasn't any follow-up for the couple of times that he was able to pull someone away. Now, he did grab Sejuani away from Rux at one point, so that Rux couldn't apply any sort of crowd control or so that Rux couldn't have any crowd control applied to him by Sejuani, and that enabled him to pick up a kill on Fizz. And
now, there was an interesting proposal. Let the teams pick each other's champions.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool, too, if that happened.
Again, we're going to leave it all to the admins.
Okay, I clicked accept, and I didn't go into the game.
It's because they're both 10 out of 10. We need the actual
Oh, okay. I was like, my client, please. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's you can't join games that are actually full, and it won't default you into spectator. It's been annoying.
That moment when you open the message that is the game password, I'd panic to make sure that scene is not up in XSplit.
Oh, at least you got a password. Jackson is being a little mean to me, so I'm not sure I'm going to get one.
Okay. I'll pirate it to you. Okay, you can BitTorrent the password from me. It's a text doc. What's the game name? What's the game name?
Showmatch. Just look for Showmatch.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you click Show Private Games. You've done this for like years.
I'm sorry, man. Has it been? No, it hasn't been 2 years yet. It will be on December 17th. That was when Dominate Dominion 0 happened. And that will officially be 2 years of me commentating this game mode.
GG.
So it's under
somebody
Showmatch.
wants a 10-second recap. Kha'Zix. There you go.
Kha'Zix happened. Okay, Kha'Zix? Glacial Prison! Kha'Zix.
Triple kill.
Oh dear. Please ban. Okay, ban Kha'Zix. Ban Kha'Zix. That's what the recap is.
Ban Kha'Zix.
What is the game name?
Don't ban Lulu.
What is the game name?
Okay, I
can't
already
find
told you
it.
what it was.
Oh. Okay.
You can just look for the owner.
I just can't find the SH apparently.
Half-hearted, if you're listening, send me the
Oh,
password.
I found it, FourCourt.
That's alright.
I found
Alright,
it.
so game number 2 is still going to be Crystal Scars, so we're not going to deviate from this. Dominion Showdown.
I'm gonna PM it to you. I'm gonna PM it to you on
people.
League. Don't show it on anything. There you go. That's the password.
What would I show it on?
I don't know.
There was a lot of people, throughout this tournament coming in. They're like, "What? This isn't Summoner's Rift, whatever." Oh man, look, they got revived. Ha ha ha.
No, we're gonna do the next one on Dominion as well. The Summoner's Rift thing was just a suggestion. Come on, lower your tridents, guys. Lower them. We are a Dominion community, but we are friendly towards the other game modes. We want attention, guys. Look at us.
But the big key thing that I'm trying to get at here is a lot of people came in, they saw very atypical stuff, they did, all these searches on these players, like whatever, these guys are bronze and gold, who cares, right? But a lot of people also came in and said Summoner's Rift pros would trounce Dominion pros. And that's kind of, one of the ideas behind the Showmatch. The Showmatch is to show that you're using the wrong criteria.
Yep.
Or maybe they were using the right one, and we needed Curse Academy to prove that. It's not working that way yet.
No, it's not. But we will see. This is a best of 3. So we will have this second game. We're in the lobby for it right now to bring your way same members on each team. Again, congratulations to Clueless for winning the LoLPro Dominion Showdown, which was a 2-day League of Legends Dominion tournament sponsored by Curse, LoLPro, Reign of Gaming, and Wicked and Leaguepedia. It's another one of those neat wiki sites for League of Legends. So Leaguepedia, awesome. Curse, really awesome. LoLPro, great. Reign of Gaming, amazing. Wonderful, wonderful sponsors of this event.